Hi, welcome to Financial Pop. My name is Spencer Couch and I'll be your host. Here's the deal. I read a lot of books, I listen to a lot of books, I listen to a lot of podcasts, and I gather all kinds of information. I'm always on the lookout for a way to share that information with other people. However, I'm limited on who I can share it with. My wife sometimes gets annoyed with me sharing things that she couldn't care less about. So I decided I'm going to share it with you. Now, journaling is a great way to gather information and share that information, but I don't share my journals with anyone, so if I'm going to share that information, it's only going to get to future generations that may read my journal. So I was inspired to start a vlog, and this way I can share what information I find important with as many people as possible. Here's the twist. I love gathering information, but I love TV too. My wife and I have recently been rewatching the American version of The Office, and sometimes we've laughed so hard that we've woken our kids up. There are lots of great nuggets of wisdom hidden inside of our popular culture, which is where the name for this vlog comes from, Financial Pop. We're going to be talking about lessons I've learned, especially regarding finances, and how popular culture can help us solidify those lessons. The first lesson I'd like to share with you is a combination of Kevin from The Office and my son Spence. First, let's take a look at Kevin.
Why on earth would a museum put a mummy in it?
So what can we learn from Kevin? Well, we all have irrational fears. Let me tell you a story about Spence a few weeks ago when my wife Amanda was having book club here in this room. So Amanda was having book club here, and I took the older two kids, Spence and June, to go grab some pizza for dinner. Get them out of the house for a little while before book club started. Well, when we showed back up home, book club was in full swing, and we came in the back door. Tried to avoid this room as much as possible. We're not in a giant house, so when we come in the back door, we're gonna see the living room as well. But the kids kind of ran down the hall to their rooms to get in pajamas and get ready for bed. So we started with June, being the younger of the two, and we got her in pajamas, got her to brush her teeth and go to the bathroom, and then I read a book to her and she went to bed. No problems. She even came out and said goodnight to Mom and went to bed. Well, Spence, I went into his room to check on him getting in his pajamas, and he was still sitting by his dresser, waiting to get in pajamas, and I happened to be eating a cookie. And what did he want? He wanted a cookie. I told him, you can go get one. And his reaction was pure terror. He had no desire to go out in front of all the girls that were here and have them see him just to get a cookie. So I told him over and over again, well, I'm not getting you a cookie. You can go out and get your own, and that's fine, but I'm not going to get one for you. So after a while, Spence finally is convinced that he's going to do it, but he wants me to go with him. So I walk into the kitchen with him, and he walks into the kitchen, and he goes over to the table where he's exposed to all the ladies, and he grabs a cookie and takes it and goes running back into his room. All well and good, everything's great. Well, I'm doing a few things and all that, and then decide I'm going to go in and check on Spence. So I go back into Spence's room to check on him, and he's in front of his dresser in tears, just completely distraught. So I ask him, what's going on? What's wrong? What happened? Did you hurt yourself? I'm trying to figure out what's going on. And his response to me is, I don't like the cookie. I wasted my brave. He wasted his brave, meaning he only has a limited amount of bravery, and he had wasted it for a cookie that he didn't like. He had to work himself up so much to go out there and get that cookie, and it wasn't very good, so he had wasted it. Well, we sat down and we talked for a little while, and I had to explain to him, no, Spence, you didn't waste your brave. Brave is like a muscle. When you use it, all you're doing is you're adding strength to that brave. You can come back later and you can use that brave again. You never run out of brave if you use it. It's not something that can be used up. Well, just like Kevin, we all have irrational fears. My irrational fear here is kind of like Spence. I'm wasting my brave making these videos and putting them out there for you. But I had to think about it, and I thought, you know what? maybe some people don't like this. Maybe some people don't find this helpful at all. And no, maybe I don't get any subscribers. Maybe I only get hate mail for it. But I'm exercising my brave. I'm making it stronger so that I will be able to do things in the future that I might not otherwise be willing to do because they're scary. This isn't wasting my brave. This is strengthening my brave. So my challenge to you is do something scary every day, something that scares the crap out of you, because all you'll do is make your brave stronger. You can't waste it.
Hi, 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 hi. Hello, hello.